Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Today we're going to make a really cool, I absolutely love it, wreath with flowers. Now these flowers came from the Llandudno craft shop. I don't know if any of you guys remember my Wales vlog. These are the ones that I picked up last year when we went on holiday there. Now the Llandudno guys are sending me some absolutely gorgeous flowers to do some projects for you over the next few weeks. I'm so excited to show you how to do different simple projects. We've got some Easter ones coming up in there as well, so keep your eye out for that. I'm going to show you these. I already had these in my stash. As I say, I bought these when I went over last year into their shop. So I'm going to show you, you can also mix and match flowers from them guys with stuff from the range, from anywhere else. So, you know, keep your eye out, but do have a look on their website because they do have some fab stuff. And also, not everything that they've got is on their website. So if I've got something, say you wanted these flowers, these particular flowers that I'm using, tell them they're the flowers in the video. Have you got anything that's like that? Those ones in stock. They're really helpful, really approachable. Now, the ones I'm using, they were $3.25 for a bouquet, but look at the beautiful colour in this. This is just, I just love them. And I also picked up some of these pink ones as well, and they're the same price, $3.25. I don't know how much they are now, because as I say, I bought those last year. So drop them a message them on Facebook, through the website, anything like that. I'll put all the details in the description down below. But you will be hearing about the Llandudno craft shop over the next few weeks, because as I say, I've got those projects coming up. Now this heart wreath here, this wicker heart wreath, came from the range. Now I've bought these before, done projects with these before. They're fantastic. This size was $4.99, so you really can't go wrong. These would make absolutely fantastic presents. You won't believe how easy this is, and it would cost you an absolute bomb if you went and bought this from somewhere else. So what I'm going to do is, I've took the tag off that. I'm going to start and be a bit brutal because I'm going to snip the heads off some of these flowers. Now, get yourself some little snippies here. Makes life a lot easier. And all you do is just take the heads like that off the flowers. And we'll also, the thing I like about this bouquet is we've got this greenery here as well. So I'm going to snip some of that off. And also the leaves, because there's some quite cool leaves in this one. So we'll take those off, because what I like to do is when I'm doing them is I put them in kind of one place so I can sort of stack them all up, and then when I'm kind of creating, I know where they are, so I'll put sort of all the pink ones together there, and if there's different sizes I kind of put those in different sizes too. So I'm going to snip the heads off these, and I'll also do the same thing to this other bouquet as well. Now I've got another bouquet of flowers that I bought at some point. I can't remember where it came from, but I may pop these in the bouquet as well. This is a bit of an off-the-cuff one. Wasn't planning on doing this. As I say, the guys are sending me some fab things with projects I've got in mind. I've also got this bouquet, which I might kind of mingle in the middle as well, because I think that would look really cool and sort of marry the two flowers together. Right, here we go. So I've got all the flowers all put to one side around the edge in little groups. So to start with, what I always do is I always have like a rough reckon up of flowers, put them where I think that they should go. And it really does help when doing things, you know, just to give yourself a little bit of an idea. So I've kept the flowers on the bottom. If you find that any do come off, then you can just put like a little bit of hot glue or something on the bottom just to help hold it on. So all you need to do is have plenty of hot glue and a hot glue gun to hand, and you splodge, that's the technical term, some hot glue on the bottom. You want to be quite generous with this. Just be very careful not to burn yourself, because I'm the world's worst for burning myself with a hot glue gun. So I've worked out where I want these, and I'm just going to start and just place them in. If you put plenty of hot glue on, they're really easy to push in. So you just hold it on and kind of like go in between the holes there, if you can get them in there. I always hold them on for a minute or two as well. Right, so I'm just going to pop that in here. And a little tip is to work in odd numbers if you're doing flowers and floristry and things like that. For some reason, odd numbers look quite nice, so there must be some kind of scientific reason behind it, but it seems to work quite nice if you go in odd numbers. So I'm just going to snip actually a different one of these off, because the flower that I've got that I cut off hasn't got many leaves on it, and I want kind of the extra leaves on. So we'll put that one over here. But I really love making things like this. I'm so looking forward to the delivery coming from the guys in Wales. Incidentally, they have actually got another store that's I think it's near Liverpool, but I will actually find out where that is. So maybe if you're closer to that one, you could have a look round there. And then I'll bring in my other 3, and we'll start and pop these on as well. Right, so this one here hasn't got any greenery on it either, but I think that should be absolutely fine. Poke that in there. That one stuck quite quickly. And then this one, I love the colours so much. I just think they look absolutely gorgeous together. Splodge that on there, and I'm really looking forward to doing the other projects as well. These would make great Valentine's presents. You could do them on a smaller scale too. You don't have to do it as big as this, or you could do it bigger. Completely how, you know, you want to go. So let's put that one in there. Now that looks nice in itself. I'm going to use these other flowers though. As I say, I've got these in the stash. So I've just cut the heads off those, and we're going to kind of, so you could put some sort of so they're in the middle a little bit and sort of spread them out, but I'm also going to pop some of this sort of greenery in, so it'll break it up a little bit. And it is a bit of trial and error, and it doesn't, you know, if you haven't done anything like this before, don't worry, don't think, oh gosh, I can't, you know, I can't do it. She's brilliant at it, she's been doing it for ages. Everybody has to start somewhere, so don't be put off thinking something's terribly difficult or that's just for really crafty people, and I'm not one of those. You know, because a lot of you guys watch my channel for the shopping videos, but I think I've converted quite a few of you to doing some crafts, so that I think is really good, and it's really relaxing, and it's nice to do something just, you know, just for you and just for something that you enjoy. And I started crafting, well, I actually, about, how many years ago would I say, about 20 years ago, I did my first upcycle of some units and like wardrobes and things like that. So that was about then. And then I had a big gap where I didn't really do a great deal. And then probably around about 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, I started doing decoupage. And that was the first real craft thing that I started to do. And if you're looking at getting into crafting, decoupage is really good. It's where you get some glue and you get bits of paper, normally decoupage paper, and you actually tear bits off and you can stick it on. And I've got loads of tutorials where I can show you how to do that. So check out my playlist, because that is actually a really, really easy craft to do and I think I did a giraffe as my first project, which was quite big, and I bought the bits from Hobbycraft, and once I'd done that I was completely hooked. I really, really loved it. So I have been asked a few times what craft I would recommend, and that's good. And also, if you want to start painting stuff, you can get loads of like little trinkets and stuff to paint, and they'd be quite good to start and paint. You know, like little craft shops, you can get them, and maybe the Works or something like that. And I know that the Llandudno craft shop have loads of different bits like that. I don't know how much is on their website, so that might sort of swing it over, but I know they're adding loads of bits as they go, so keep your eye out, because I know when I was there, honestly, I could have spent an absolute fortune in there. I really, really could. I was quite good, but I did spend quite a bit, but I was still quite good for me. And I don't know if we can go back to Wales this year, but if we do, I'll definitely go in to show you guys what they've got. Because really, you can get everything there. They really have so much stuff. And I think they're adding to the website all the time. And I know that they've got loads and loads and loads of wool. That's like, it's huge, the selection of wool. So for my ladies that love doing wool and making things out of that, that's be a fab place to go. But if you look on their Facebook page, there's bits and pieces on there as well. So we've got those. And what I'm going to do is break it up now with a bit of green. I want to still be able to see the wicker, and you will still be able to see it. It does at the minute look really quite pink, doesn't it? But what I'm going to do is put some of these inside. In fact, maybe I should have stuck that a bit further down there so you can make out it's a heart still. I'm going to just move that quickly. There is a lot of flowers on it. Some people will think it's too many flowers, but I like it. And I'm having it, so I'll do it how I want it. Alright, so we'll just glue that there. Just hold that a sec, and then we'll get these bits, and then we'll kind of poke them around and about, and then that'll kind of break up the pink, so it won't look as block pink. So you just put your glue on and kind of weave them in and out if you can, and then those bits will look quite cool if they're sticking out a little bit. So I'm going to just do that for these. I've just got a bunch of them here, look. Right, there we go. We're all completely finished and I absolutely love it. So I'm pleased that you can still see the wicker around the edge. If you didn't want it so full looking, you could just leave some of the flowers out just so you could see some of the kind of the wicker wood design underneath. But there we go. So I hope I've inspired you to have a go, and I hope you've realised that they're not actually as tricky to make as what you'd originally think. I'll put as many links in the description down below as I can to help you guys out. And that's it. So if you haven't already subscribed, then please do consider subscribing. It's completely free. And also if you hit the bell, you can click all so you don't miss one of my videos. So that's it for me. I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye for now.